Well, good morning to you. Yeah, oh, what's the weather been like? Both glorious and horrendous, sometimes at the same time. I know, crazy. Hope you enjoyed the video at the weekend. I didn't think the KTM video would be very popular, the unusual bike. Yeah, generally orange puts a lot of people off, and of course the styling as well. Yeah. Anyway, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll crack straight on with photos, and then I'll have a mutter, because I've got a bit of a mutter to do. And quite a lot of response, both in the comments by email and by Instagram as well. Yeah. So let's go to Crumb and his bike, the one that got away. Yeah, his bike was a very special bike. This one, look, yeah, Z1000. He had it bought out by Dan. I can't remember. But to 1260, bought out to 1260. All the carbs done, the lot. Oh, what a beast it must have been. Absolutely marvellous. Yeah, I had a lot of friends who did similar things. Nitro oxide was another popular one with those. Yeah. What else did we get? Oh, Jerry. The one that got away for him was BSA M21 600 side valve. Yeah, marvellous picture. The one, if money was no object, was this Francis Barnett. What was it? Red Stag. Yeah. Oh, wonderful bike. Oh, 30 miles an hour, Bertie. And then don't forget we're into a 20 as well. Yeah. Marvellous. And also his most memorable ride, or probably one of them, because let's face it, every ride's memorable, but the one he likes, here's a couple of bullets. Look, yeah, iron barrel bullets when he went up to the Outer Hebrides. Yeah, marvellous. Him and his mate Paul, wonderful. What a marvellous trip that would have been. And then what did we get? Oh, SW. Yeah, the one that got away. So let's get down here. 20 miles an hour, remember, Bertie. We're going too quick. The one that got away. A 1981 GSX 1100. Yeah. He didn't have it until the 90s. Yeah, mid-90s, I think it was. And the front mudguard blistered. But you know, sometimes we just connect with a bike, don't we? And you just sort of fall in love with it. And oh, crikey. Oh, yeah. We're back to flooding. What on earth do we do there? Crikey. I think I'm going to find a different way. Yeah, that's not much fun, is it? Oh, and now we're straight into sun. Yeah, anyway, that GSX, crikey, you see what what I mean about the weather. I don't know what it's like, but it's been like with you, but you can clearly see what it's been like with us. Yeah. What I'll do, I've got to go all the way back in a different route. I know what I'm doing, because I'm thinking now, if that's flooded, I'm thinking where else will be flooded. But anyway, back to photos. Yeah. And AS, yeah. Oh, he's been out on his Royal Enfield. He's blinged it up with some badges on his bags. Look, yeah, it's the signals. I can't remember what the badges are now. Oh, and that's the whole point of it, because his dad was in one of them. I might put it on the screen if I have time when I'm editing. Yeah, but some marvellous pictures. He went to 3 ports. Whitehaven, this is up in Cumbria. Whitehaven, Harrington, was it? And Workington, yeah. Crikey, that sun is bright now and I can't see. I'm going to have to lift my visor. Oh, crikey, look away, Tame, look away. Oh, that pheasant. Yeah, then what did I get? Oh, this is going to take me ages. MP, yeah, seeing me pull up at Greg's. He sent a picture of himself. Look at this. Yeah, the Greg's Hero All Year Rider or something like that. I can't remember what he says on the t-shirt right now, but just wonderful. Yeah. Then what did we get? SR. Yeah, SR. What's this car doing? Turning round, I reckon. Oh. SR, the one that got away. A monkey. Yeah, he sold it last year. Regretted it. I bought another one 5 months later. But look at it. I don't think you'll see on the quality of YouTube and the filming and stuff, but the picture that I received, the clarity of it is just marvellous. Even Uncle Stu would be impressed with it, I reckon. But there you go. I can't reproduce that on YouTube, and it all depends on what you're looking at it on anyway. Yeah. Look at that marvellous little dog. Yeah, he looked like he should own a classic 500. Then what do we get? Oh, Mike B. Yeah. One that got away. It's Triumph Thunderbird. I mean, just look at that. Wonderful. And I am sort of quite keen on a Thunderbird. I know some of you have tried putting me off and trouble with the clutches and stuff like that. But Grey Wolf's got one and he loves it. Yeah. Yeah. Except his was yellow, wasn't it? Oh, got dog down here. Another dog. Wonder if it'll come after us. Oh, marvellous. It's going to sit and lay down. Yeah. Anyway, back onto photos. And of course, Ian, my mate Ian Hughes, he's been out looking at a mystery bike. Yeah, except we all know what it is now if you've seen his video. Yeah, he sent us the pictures of it wrapped up. Yeah, there you go. Oh, I wonder what it is. Yeah. And then I guess going back to Triumph, and I thought it was a Thunderbird, but it wasn't. It was an adventurer. Yeah. Andy C. Well, JL was at the gathering of the bikes for Andy's final journey. Yeah. Oh, he sent us a picture. Very sad, but you know, my experience of these is very therapeutic, having these bike meetings and all riding there to escort him on his final journey. Brilliant. Then what do we get? SW. Yeah, got a new helmet, AGV. Look at that. Marvellous. Yeah, quite scary though. What a clown. Oh, brilliant. But he has found time to get out on his Triumph T120. Yeah, in New York. He sent this picture saying New York. Surely he must have escaped the confines. Maybe New York State, maybe Connecticut, something like that, but not New York, surely. Marvellous picture though. Then what do we get? Oh, MR. He was out and about. Oh, no, he wasn't. MR was actually sat in his front room. Yeah, watching me. There you go, picture. And he said, all of a sudden, I noticed a giraffe. Yeah, did you all pick it up? They are there. He didn't know. I bet none of you know. I bet if you look around your house, either your wife will have bought it, or a relative, or a friend, and it will be there. Morning cones, yeah. Don't know what they're doing there. Maybe they're waiting for something. Maybe they were just waiting for Bertie. But anyway, yeah, brilliant photo. Fantastic. Yeah. I think that's about it for photos I can remember. And this is turning into a very, very long journey, so I doubt you're going to see Bury, but you never know, the way I can mutter sometimes. But let's get on to videos. Yeah, and quite an urgent one. That bloke with a motorbike had his bike stolen. Yeah, little Ivy, and it does stand out. Brown seat, panniers, box on the back. Yeah, get over and have a look, and if you recognise it. And the cheeky buggers, a couple of days later, they rode past his house and give him the bird. Yeah, I mean, what are the police lacking about? Now, I wonder if I go this way, if I'll pick up the road without any flooding. Yeah. Oh, it's been dismal, hasn't it? The quantity of rain, just unbelievable. Oh, it's clouding over. I reckon it might rain again, but I don't know. What else? Oh, I tell you what, a chap, Motor Wolf. Yeah, Motor Wolf. Oh, very funny. Lots of little clips. Very interesting guy on Instagram as well. Get over and have a look. He's got quite a lot to say. Yeah, talking about quite a lot to say. Two Wheel Willie, of course. I'll say no more. Get over and have a look at him with his clickbait. Do you want to buy my 350? Except it's not, because it'll probably flog you it. Yeah, he's on about signals. But go and have a look anyway. Saddlebags, of course, for us classic freaks. If you're a classic freak, you've got to get over and watch Saddlebags. 3 of them out for a ride. Marvellous. Then, of course, Ian. I mentioned Ian. Of course, it's a bullet he unravels. And, of course, for me, it'd have to be the shiny black one with the shiny engine. Yeah, but they're not cheap. No, about £4.5 grand. And really, I think, being the bullet, being, you know, the old stalwart, they ought to have been cheaper. A proper bike for the masses, yeah. But there you go, they're cheap enough. Then what did we get? Oh, Blair review, yeah. Or went out to meet. Sorry, I got a car right on my jacksie, even though we're in a 40. He went out to meet Grey Wolf. Yeah, 2 mentions Grey Wolf. 2 mentions in one video. You're doing all right. That's brilliant. And Silver Fox. Yeah, BSA. Enough said. Say no more. Yeah. Western Supermotor Vlog, of course. Serenity, and that video prompted me to do just a little thing on Instagram. Yeah, just the sound of Bertie ticking over and a couple of photos of Bertie. Yeah, the sound of peace and tranquility. Yeah, so great video. Go and have a look. Then, of course, DJ asks why we ride motorbikes. Yeah, why we ride motorbikes. Interesting one, that DJ. I haven't commented, I don't think. Did I comment? I might have done. But I think we all ride for a reason. But yeah, anyway, go and have a look. I'm not gonna say no more. And then of course Volcanic Brown with his the classic that he bought. It was imported by a guy, moved back to this country. He bought it off him cheap because he had just been sat doing nothing, about 300 miles. He can't register it. No, can't register it. So he's breaking it up. In fact, he said by the time we're watching that video, it'll be already broken up. So I'm very sad. And my favourite colour as well. Yeah, I should have bought the tank, shouldn't I? The tank and the mudguards and everything. Yeah, that's what I should have done. Do you fancy a change of colour, Bertie? Yeah. And then of course, now this is an interesting one as well. Classic Rides. He gets out on a Trident while his bike's been serviced, presumably. Goes out on a Trident. Now, I don't know how he's done it. He's done a ride on a Trident in his usual style, and it looks just as classical, and it's just as therapeutic. Yeah, fantastic, Matt. Brilliant. Great achievement. It's a bit like taking a turtle and setting it moving to rock music, or taking a spaceship and having it move into slow music. It's an art, and you've done it brilliant. Oh, what else? So many, but I reckon I'm probably running out of time now, and I do need to go and get a bacon butty. And it's definitely gonna rain again, isn't it? Just look at those clouds. You know, 1 minute marvellous sunshine, next minute it's clouded over. What can I say? Look, last week was a terrible week for me, as you know, and it got worse over the weekend. I know, but you've got to keep your pecker up, and hopefully this week I'll have some resolution. Yeah, that's all I'll say. Got some great videos coming. Hope you enjoy them. Hope you have a fantastic week. Stay warm, ride safe, and see if you can find Ivy. Yeah, the little scroats that stole Ivy. Yep. Ta-ta.